Morning, everybody. Oh, only made it about a mile from the house and I got the first coyote track. The one that I got going out, oh well, you can see my tracks going up the bank right there. That coyote goes straight out across these fields. But there's another track right here. And to me, it looks like it's coming down. There's a dead deer that got hit right here on the road. A dead deer that got hit right here. I just need to determine if this coyote's coming down or going across, because as you can see, this place is just littered with coyote and fox tracks. So I got to make a determination of where this coyote track's going. Hopefully it's going out across these fields. Hopefully. But I don't know, I can't tell. Wow, water deeper than that. It is. Okay, so that's a good sign. You guys can see the pad right there. See how he's going up. Now hopefully, let's break this ice so I don't fall on my butt. End up having to go home and change. That looks like that coyote from last week. That's a big track. We run a coyote last week and he crossed out down here. But that's a really big track. So that could be the same coyote for sure. Being the snow's really deep and there's food down here. So, but obviously we're coyote hunting again today. Let me get clamped on here. Obviously we're coyote hunting again today. Should be another good morning, but we'll see. I like these two tracks. I gotta call Jim real quick, let him know what I got, and then we'll go from there. So we got tracks and we're only a mile from the house, so I do the rest of my job here and swing the rest of the block. So we'll see what happens, but we got good tracks now. Oh, what is this track? I hope this ain't these coyotes coming back down, but we'll see. We'll get it figured out here. Alright everybody, so from what I'm hearing on the radio, them tracks I showed you this morning are the only tracks we have this morning. So sounds like they're dumping in on them now. I'm so far away I can't hear a whole awful lot, but I'm just checking these roads here. I'm going to finish my swing around this block that I said I would do to make sure nothing's coming in and out of it. So if I can get onto this chase anytime, I want to try to find a plan B so we can go to that if we have to. We kind of do have a plan B. It's not the greatest one. We're kind of more or less running on hope. But we know where a dead buck is. And plan B would be able to go in there and dump in there and check that dead deer. With the snow being as deep as it is, these coyotes are probably eating on it almost every night, if not every other night. Especially if they're not being screwed with. So hopefully plan B will work out, or hopefully plan A works out good enough first. We can kill these two right off the bat, and then hopefully plan B works out where we can get on another one and the snow doesn't shut us down here. But we'll see what happens. But right now it sounds like we're dumping in on these two that I found here this morning, so we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, everybody. Alright, everybody. We're walking in. They took dogs to the north on them tracks I had this morning. And
out of that brush
Jim was sitting
below my house here, where
in my driveway
right where Jake jumped
to my house and seen a coyote pop out of some thick brush and go across the field. The coyote's gonna be in the brush right up here in front of me, but we're not going to shoot here yet because we want to get dogs on it. So we'll see what happens, but might get to see this coyote right here. I don't know. Be close. I'll turn you guys back on once I really know what's going to happen here. But we're almost to where we need to be. Alright everybody, we're back at this same shooting house that we were at last week. The reason I come here is these fields out here in front of you, there's a trail here. And on the back end of this trail, there's all these fields. I'll turn around and show you real quick. So you got this trail right here, way down there at the other end.
We're just hitting the timber now. We still haven't picked up the original one we come on, Jimmy, so you gotta be on the top somewhere still.
The fields I just show you is where the coyote come from. He came from the south, he's coming north. And you can see this thick brush. You can see where the open starts and then just nasty thick brush starts here. That coyote went right into this thick nasty brush. So the coyote could be anywhere from 400 or only 80 yards away. If he comes across this trail, I'll try to get him on video, but he's probably going to be moving pretty quick.
Southwest. Both dogs are open now. Northwest. It's green light.
Well everybody, that's the end of that run. Coyote ended up going down to the creek way to our north here, and once he got down to the creek it was easy running for him, so he ran.
Yeah, as soon as we get a confirmation on the dog zip.
He ran down the creek a nice easy walking, or running I guess, and Jake was at the end of it, and Jake got him just before he was going to get too close to the road. So perfect, killed that one. I'll try to get some video of it later. We are going to be out of this block now, and I don't really know what the plan is. Probably maybe try to plan B on the dead deer.
I think they lost it.
Possibly.
The coyote ran up the creek
So
and they
we'll see what happens. Either way, I'll let you guys know when I know what's going on. All right, everybody. I don't know how well you can tell or not, but it's been snowing since about 8:30 this morning. So it's kind of hard to tell new from old tracks. The wind we had yesterday, if you do see a track, any tracks that you're seeing right now are definitely from last night or early this morning. One of the guys, Chris, he's probably one of the best trackers that I know. He thinks he just found another coyote in the same block. We just killed a male. This looks like it's a smaller track, so probably be the female. I don't know how well you can tell how thick this stuff is, but it's pretty nasty. I'm coming up through all this, and all I'm doing here is I'm just looking to hopefully catch one of the coyotes that we had north of here, maybe bedded up in here, to where I can jump and find her tracks, and we get another run going. The reason we don't want to pull out of this block is because of the snow we got this morning.
Probably take him. We could probably work in here, Jimmy. This track's in front of us.
So we got a second coyote up and going.
Send Jake in.
I never question what Chris says, because he's amazing at what he does. So to be quite honest with you,
Jimmy, I'm on the back side of the scrub brush. It's just east
I'll
of
probably stay right here until we get figured out what the heck is going to happen. Or I just might move up to this pinch point. That's probably what I want to do, is I'll move up to this pinch point. I don't know if the other guys are still there or not, that were before, but I'll figure that out and I'll move up to this pinch point and try to beat him before he gets back here. So we'll see what happens. We got another one up and going. So
that Chris is following you.
we'll see.
Freddie, it's going. I like that spot.
Me too. So what happened here, guys, is we got that coyote over here, and it sounds like he might have swung over to the north towards me.
The way they're hitting that, Chris, I wouldn't think that's the coyote they're looking at out on the north field.
We might have two coyotes jumped. Chris might have jumped
I
one
wish
here.
that snowmobile would chase him back, Wayne.
And
He's starting to go back. Did he go back to the north or go back to the south?
and then I jumped the coyote out of here, and it sounds like the coyote's going out north, and the guys are trying like hell to turn this thing back up into the block.
Yeah, I think he pushed him back out south into that centerpiece. I lost sight of him when he got into that red brush.
So
he was on the right side of that sled. He's back in that centerpiece.
hopefully,
Heads up, they're hitting it pretty good coming north.
okay, so I gotta get turned around here and get focused on what's happening in front of me here. But coyote's going, they turned it back, and it sounds like it's back up in the block. So once we kill this thing quick, hopefully, we can get back on this other one over here. So
I see him.
hopefully we got 3 coyotes going, or 2 now. We already killed one.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
that sled stop was sitting there looking at him, and the coyote was standing there looking at him, too. I was hoping he'd chase
We'll
it
see.
back into the thick stuff, which I think he did.
We'll see what happens here. Alright, guys.
He dragged himself too.
So what it seems like right now is we got the same coyote. Sounds like Chris might have jumped him and he come down through here by me and then probably seen me and then took off out through or smelled me or something. So it sounds like the coyote that these guys are trying to turn is probably going to end up being the same coyote that dogs are running right now. So we got 2 runs going. But we'll see what happens. I might move back to my spot where I was before and try to get right up on the backtrack. It looks like if I'd have just stayed right where I was, the coyote would have come right past me, but I was pushing up through this brush to see if I could get another one jump, so all you can do is keep trying. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to push back to where I was before and
Hey, Wayne, when I first
see if I can't get up in there.
turned around, it was coming across
Gotta try something.
where them deer behind your house.
Alright, guys. There's a little finger draw right here.
The coyote's already crossed. Dog's coming to the road. He's going to beat us north. Son of a gun. Coyote must have crossed north. They're going to try to catch the dog here.
Down in there, and I can
Shoot.
he's headed back out. That tractor seems. Yeah, I'm wondering if he got on that tractor track down in there.
Percent coyote's out of here north. I'm going to try to get the dog at the road. Copy that. Coyote is out 100% to the north. He crossed the west road north of the bend.
Damn it. Alright, guys, well, that sucks. 'Cause that's probably going to be it for the day. Second time in a row, we've had people in the same spot, and they beat us 2 weeks in a row in the same
I
freaking
got the dog.
spot.
He's right on the track.
Unbelievable. It's not even like we didn't have guys there. We've had guys there both times the coyotes beat us there. Well, what are you gonna do? It sucks. It's snowing so hard now. Everybody's tracks are so covered up. You're never gonna find another coyote track. in this. I guess if you do, you found a really good one. So I don't know if we're gonna punch into a new block or not. At any rate, extremely tough conditions, really deep snow, and just with the snow we got this morning, it just made it super tough. So at least we got one out of it. Well, as you guys can see, we're back home. We pretty much decided that the conditions were just too bad, so we ended up calling it quits. I took a little video on my cell phone of the actual coyote, so you guys get to see that, and thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully next week, or the coming weeks, hopefully we get better conditions where we can get out there more and get after these coyotes again. So I appreciate everybody watching, appreciate everybody that subscribed, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks, everybody.